Hi guys, happy Wednesday. I'm losing track of time. It is so good to see you guys, and I want to thank you so much for being patient and understanding with me through this whole transition and move. I know so many of you have been worried, and you guys just warm my heart that you care so much. Thank you. And I want to apologize because I really should have updated you guys a lot sooner, but when somebody gets COVID, it's a touchy subject. It's sensitive, let's just say it that way. And I wasn't sure I wanted to broadcast it, so I kind of waited on it. Plus, I did not feel good. And ultimately, I just felt like I owed it to you to let you know, and that's when I did a community post. And I know many of you aren't signed up for all notifications, so you were completely clueless as to where I had been. So I'm so sorry. I'm really sorry. I really should have just come on looking haggardly and said, guys, I'm sick. I'll be back. So before we left Virginia, as you know, we had that big snowstorm. We lost power. We had been going back and forth from Virginia to West Virginia to move our daughters out, get our youngest set up in school. And she was staying with our two oldest for 2 weeks until we could pack up and get out here. Once we got back, I was sick. I was sick because we had been out in the snow helping people, and I must have been exposed somehow, and I got COVID. And I thought I just had a cold. Luckily, we hadn't been going out, and we had our fridge stocked, so we had been homebound, but I kept telling my husband, I don't understand. I said, it's something doesn't feel right. And so I got tested, and I was surprised I had COVID. Naturally, I think my husband had it too, because he was feeling under the weather as well. And luckily for us, and I know it's different for everybody, it just felt like a bad cold. The worst part was this cough that it just lingered, and just feeling so fatigued. I just know that I was just wanting to sleep on and off all through the day. And guys, this brain, it never shuts down. I'm telling you, it just goes and goes and goes. And so that was my first tip that I thought something was wrong. I'm like, I never sleep. I don't nap during the day. If I do, it's very rare. So I knew something was up. And so anyway, when it was confirmed, I thought, okay, now we know. So long story short, while we were in Virginia those 2 weeks, it was snowy and bitterly cold. And so we literally just were having soup and, oh my gosh, NyQuil, Mucinex, DM, anything to stop the cough and the flu feeling. We got through it just fine. And my husband kept saying, we have got to get packing. I know we don't feel good, but we have got to get packing. We are under the gun. And I said, I just can't. And I'm like, we're expert packers and movers. I can do this in a day. And he just looked at me like, you're crazy. There's no way we're gonna get this house packed in a day. Guys, little did he know, that's what happened. I procrastinated every single day. I just wanted to bundle up with my blanket and watch movies and get well and sleep it off. And really, that's what I did. And packing began 24 hours before we were to get our U-Haul truck and head off to West Virginia. No joke. It was like we waited till the last minute to pack our clothes, the bathroom items, all the decor pieces, pack the office, speakers, televisions. We had to get the U-Haul truck. Then we had to head to Ashley Outlet, where we have had our furniture in storage for 3 months. And then once we got there, they loaded it really bad. And so once they got the furniture in there, we're like, oh my gosh, we're not gonna have enough room to get all the stuff we just packed up in the truck. We also hired 3 U-Haul movers. So they showed up, thank God for them. I'm telling you, They were such a blessing. They reloaded and adjusted all the furniture. We were able to get all the furniture we wanted to take in there, our clothes boxes, decor boxes, office boxes, you name it, in there, my daughter's furniture. And we literally did it as quickly as possible. And we had to hurry because we knew that West Virginia that day was getting a snowstorm. So we were trying to get all this done first thing in the morning and get on the road before the snowstorm hit, because we had this big U-Haul truck and we had to get a trailer to bring my daughter's car. We had to put her car on a trailer. That's a whole story in itself. And then I was following, and then my other daughter was following. We all caravanned here. Once we got to U-Haul, my daughter's car would not fit on the trailer right. So we had one of my daughters run to Lowe's, get a piece of wood and a saw so we could elevate the car, so we could get it on the ramp. It was a whole thing. And by this time, it's getting close to, I don't know, 10 or 11, and we knew the snowstorm was coming. And we were pressing it for time, because who wants to drive through the pass and through those little mountain areas with the U-Haul truck and a trailer and all that? It was a whole thing. And so right as we get into West Virginia, it starts snowing. Our luck, it starts snowing. And it starts sticking and it starts icing a little bit. And you're starting to see cars sliding off the road and ambulances and police officers everywhere. And we're like, oh my gosh. So we just took it slow and steady, and we finally make it to West Virginia. So we get the car off the trailer, and we have to take the U-Haul to the hotel, which we have to stay at for 3 days. It's a long story, but anyway, we get my daughter's car off the trailer. She meets us with her boyfriend, and she gets in the car, and we say, Mwah, we'll see you later. She calls us and says she lost steering control and that she was at some fast food joint with her car parked. And so we had to take the U-Haul and 2 other cars, go meet her, figure out what was going on with the car. That all happened while it was snowing like crazy. We had to leave the car. Then we just headed to the hotel, checked in, had to deal with the dogs. Keep in mind, we're still getting, we're over COVID, but we're still feeling like, ugh. And we're having to take the dogs out in the snow to do their business. And luckily our hotel room had a fireplace, so we just cranked it on when we got in, and it was all toasty warm. But whew, getting here was a challenge. So it was my husband and I in the hotel for 3 days with the dogs, and we had the walkthrough. It was that Monday. We get to the house. I'm shocked. I'm totally shocked. We walk in. Usually when you do a walkthrough, everything's pretty, right? The house was a mess. It was dirty. Clearly, somebody was asleep at the wheel. The house color was the wrong color. There was supposed to be pretty decorative railing out front. They didn't have it on there. The columns weren't painted. The roof was shingles. It was supposed to be that black, I think it's like metal. I don't know what you call it, but it was supposed to be black metal. That's what sold me on it. I thought it looked really cute and farmhousey. Nope. Got in, the backsplash was wrong. Oh my gosh, so many things were wrong. So many things. And so we sort of had to let them have it. Our realtor didn't even show up. Hello, he was supposed to be representing us. And so we basically had to fight this battle ourselves. I told the builder, I said, look, we were told we were gonna have a deck. We didn't get a deck. The house color is clearly wrong. The roof is wrong. The backsplash is wrong. There's a gazillion things wrong. And we're supposed to move here Wednesday? What's going on here? I'll spare you all the logistics of all the nuts and bolts of things that were wrong. Let's just say they did try to correct them. My house color's not gonna change. It is what it is. I did get my railing. Didn't get the deck. But they did make a few other things right. So I I can't complain, but talk about stress, you know? And where was the realtor? He was nowhere to be found. So Wednesday rolls around. Again, we knew snow was coming that week. We still had snow on the ground, and we're like, oh my gosh, how are we gonna move? And we told the builder, when we do the final walkthrough Wednesday and then go to closing, make sure that driveway is clear so we can get the truck and our goods off the truck and in the house, because we can't be walking on ice. So after we get done with our closing, we come over here. We told them we were gonna be here by 12. Could they please have the driveway cleared? Salt it, do whatever you have to do. They were torching it. We had to wait for them to torch it, which took 30 minutes. And so we were literally sitting in our cars in the U-Haul out front waiting. I'm telling you, it was an adventure. Finally, we get the U-Haul truck in the driveway. Our U-Haul helpers, they got lost. They showed up, I don't know, an hour and a half late. We knew snow was coming, so we decided let's just try to do the best job we can and get as much off the truck as we can. So here we are paying them to help us move the items in, and we end up doing a good chunk of it ourselves. But anyway, they were helpful, and they did get the big items. So that was like a yeah, so we got moved in. And all is well. You hear banging, they're building next door. So anyway, with this house, I have decided to go with neutrals. Right now I'm going with pops of green. Once we get closer to spring, I'm definitely gonna be adding pops of color. You guys, I didn't mean to complain, but let's just say there were a lot of surprises along the way. Throw in being sick and snow and bitterly cold weather. We're talking 4 and 6 degrees. It really has been an adventure. And so that's why I haven't posted. It's just, there were so many things that happened, and now you know, the good, the bad, and the ugly. On the upside, I absolutely love it here. Our daughter loves her high school, thank God. And the people are so nice and so hospitable here. It's refreshing, let me tell you. The people are just so nice. Everywhere you go, people are so sweet. And so that's a huge plus. And I love smaller house living, absolutely love it. I can clean my kitchen like that. The floors are done like that. This house, it's 2,600 square feet. If we were to finish it, it'd be like 3,000. There's 3 different areas we could finish. It would be 3,000. I really don't even see a need to do that because this setup just works. And this whole, you'll see on Friday, I'm gonna be sharing a lot on Friday, but the main level is literally family room, dining room, kitchen, all in one. It's just one big open room. And then there's a hallway with a powder room, the garage door, the master bedroom. And then upstairs, there's my daughter's room, the bonus room, and then my husband's office. And then there's 2 huge attic spaces, huge. And then there's another attic space, a door that goes up to a 3rd level, and there's a big attic space. I'll be showing all of this to you soon. So, you know, it's the perfect size for 3 people, and I'm very happy with it. I wasn't sure if I was gonna like having everything in one room, like sofa, dining room, island, kitchen island, you know, just it all in one room, but I'm loving it. It's really cozy. It's really cozy and super cute. I think you guys are gonna like this new look. One thing I just absolutely love about this house is our view out the back. The sunrises, the sunsets, gorgeous, gorgeous. And it's so pretty, I just love it. There are some furniture pieces and looks that I've brought back that were in my in our big home that a lot of you used to tell me you loved. I have brought back this one look, and I'm just loving it because I actually missed the way that looked in my kitchen, and I've brought it back. So you guys will see on Friday. I think I may start there. Now I'm gonna throw in a few just pictures before we got the furniture in, and then I'll close this out, and Friday we'll get to decorating. Once again, you guys, thank you so much for being patient with me and for all of your lovely comments. I haven't even gotten through all of my comments yet, but the ones that I've gotten through were so sweet and so nice, and I just love all of you. I truly do. And so anyway, with all that said, sorry this video is so boring, but I thought I would just catch you up, let you know what's been going on, and then Friday, let the fun begin. All right, my sweet friends, I will see you back here Friday. Mwah! Bye, guys.